Hey, fourth grade parents and students. This is Miss Sims, one of the fourth grade teachers, and I want to quickly go over our fourth grade learning cycles, which is going to talk about some virtual learning and the Google Classroom. So you can see on my screen here, a learning cycle is made up of 5 days. So we have 2 in-person days, which are days 1 and 2, 2 virtual days, which are days 3 and 4, and then virtual Fridays. So a typical learning cycle for Track A students is going to be those 5 days in order, easy peasy. Day 1 and day 2 in person, day 3 and day 4 on our virtual days on Wednesday and Thursday, and then virtual Friday. So when your students have virtual days, they're going to log into their Google Classroom, which their teacher has already showed them how to do and had them practice. This is the screen that they need to get to in Google Classroom. They will click the Classwork tab. At the very top is the class resources page, the class resources topic, and the things on that will not change. So they'll always see a related arts choice board, which is where they can pick one related arts activity to do every day that they are virtual, so day 3, day 4, and virtual Friday. They'll also have some important documents from the Learning Commons on how to check out books. So that's going to always stay there. And then everything below that has to do with the learning cycle we are in. So this very first one is called Learning Cycle 0, and it's going to consist of these first 2 virtual days, days 3 and 4. You'll see here the navigator is what tells us what we're working on that day. So when they open up the day 3 navigator on their first day of virtual learning, that navigator is going to tell them every assignment that they need to complete for day 3 in Google Classroom. It's broken up by subject. So you'll see morning meeting, math, writing, reading, and social studies. All of the assignments begin with day 3. So back in Google Classroom, once they've opened up that navigator, they can minimize that. They can scroll down to every topic. Morning meeting, there's day 3. Math, there are several day 3 assignments. Reading, writing, social studies, everything is day 3, and they'll do the same thing for day 4. There's a navigator for day 4, and they complete day 4 assignments. Virtual Friday is going to be found at the very bottom of Google Classroom, and there are really just 2 main things you need to know about Virtual Fridays. The first is that your teacher will have a Zoom with the entire class, both A and B tracks, at 8 a.m. on Friday mornings. The other thing you need to know is that there are Virtual Friday activities for students to choose from. They need to choose 3 Virtual Friday activities from the choice board, as well as a related arts, and that will be their Friday activities. Students should know that they can be taking brain breaks in between assignments. We don't expect them to sit at the computer and complete every single assignment for a day without taking a break, just like we wouldn't work without a break. The only other thing I want to mention is that, of course, right when we start something new, we have kind of a funky week next week, and that is Labor Day. I just want to point out that because there's no school Monday, Tuesday, we will consider that their one in-person day, and then their virtual assignments in Google Classroom next week will still be called days 3 and 4. So virtual will always be day 3, day 4. Even though it's a shorter week, we're going to keep that consistency, and then virtual Friday like always. Please let your students' teacher know if you have any questions. We are doing the best we can while teaching in person and trying to support your virtual learning as well. But please reach out. We are already loving this school year and cannot wait for some more learning with fourth grade. Bye-bye.